everybody's commented on how the wind is such a factor today, and like just how did that affect the passing game? It didn't seem to have much effect on your accuracy at all.
Yeah. First of all, how's everybody doing? I'm good. Yeah. So the wind today was weird because at certain times it was blowing that way, but the opposite side was this way. So multiple times after when we had TV timeouts or anything like that, I would spray the water bottle to figure out how aggressive the wind was and things like that. So it definitely affected. Like the first pass I threw, as soon as I was throwing it, I could feel the gust of wind, and it just kind of took the ball when Keenan ran the out or the speed out, and Keenan did a good job kind of getting his hand in the way and batting it down. Because it ended up being behind them, and it was different things like that. But I think cutting through the wind and things like that, I don't think I've had too many issues of dealing with that. But it was definitely a factor of understanding the wind and things like that.
We talked this week about how going deep was kind of the next step after you were really efficient.
Yep.
What did that do today? What did that do for the rest of the offense?
Yeah, I mean, when you're able to be efficient down the field, and obviously we had to cold down the sideline, a couple screens and things like that, and playing well with each other of short passes, good runs, check downs, and then obviously opening it up and being able to hit a couple of deep balls. I think it limits kind of what defenses can do in a sense of, when you're hitting on different things. Now the defense is just trying to scramble and trying to figure it out. And when you're being consistent, how we were today with the run game and obviously with the pass game and hit some explosive plays, it does good for the whole football team. It keeps us on the football field, being efficient, and then when you have those big plays, the momentum swings and things like that, so it's great for the football team and having those momentum swings and being able to keep it with the team that we have in defense and special teams and offense. Us playing together and playing like that, you're going to win a lot of games.
You mentioned the second touchdown that you hit the DJ. He said that you guys were waiting on one like that. First, what did you see in the matchup there with him singled up? And second, how bad did you want to hit one of those for him?
Yeah, I've been wanting to hit one of those. DJ is such a special player, and y'all saw it today. Him making plays. I think at one point he was 100 and something for a couple catches and things like that. So having a special player like that in your team, you obviously want to give him the ball, let him just be DJ and be special. So it felt really good. We were super excited. We get to the sideline. We both finally we were able to hit something like that. So the coverage pushed over when I made the check to the right side. DJ did a good job keeping it skinny, getting on the DB's toes, and then keeping it skinny. I saw the safety push over right before the snap when that happened, and they were adjusting to my check that I made, and then saw it happen. Safety pushed over, and then DJ obviously did a great job and made a great catch.
He's such a jack of all trades. He's such a jack of all trades as a receiver. To see him on the receiving end of that deep ball, does that unlock another level of this offense for you?
Yeah, definitely. Just us getting comfortable, us seeing what we can do, type of pass you can throw to him. He made a couple awesome passes or catches this week in practice, and just building the confidence and trust between each other, and trust in this offense between everybody, offensive line, running backs, protection, the routes, and what depth they're running it at, how many steps, and things like this, things like that, going through reads and a bunch more. So we need to keep building, keep going. Obviously, great win, but definitely not settled on this.
You mentioned the sideline pass to Colt Kmet, and he was telling us in the locker room that he just was hoping he would catch it because it was like a slider coming in because of the wind.
Yep.
If he turned a little bit, he probably could have scored. Were you thinking the same thing?
Yeah, definitely. You made a great catch. The wind kind of caught the tail end of it, and it kind of wobbled on him, and great concentration by him. Corner or nickel bit on the route we had going to the flats, and saw it happen. Tried to juice it in there a little bit because it was a little bit longer throw, especially on that side. The wind, I guess, kind of drops in and then just pushes the ball. And, Cole did a great job catching it, getting down.
I didn't mean to cut.
No, you're all good. All good.
What did you think of the play where you got hit out of bounds up in the air by Nick Scott?
Yeah. Got hit in the air, thought it'd be a flag. I think I was out of bounds for a good little bit. Didn't happen. Got up, play football.
Did you ask why it wasn't a flag?
I didn't ask. I just kept going. Just kept trying to play football, help the team go score, and we did a good job keeping the ball in our hands.
Before you were drafted, you talked about the idea of the excitement of going to a team that's picking number one, but in a good position there as a franchise. To be in this spot, 3-2, you get a win here. What's the feeling for you as you guys kind of build forward?
Yeah, we definitely. The games even that we lost, we were right there. Most of them were just small details throughout the game that we were missing, and I think after those losses, and even after this week and the week before these wins. Us understanding, the leaders and things like that, understanding we got a lot of room to get better. We got a lot of things that we need to fix. Like this week, I think it was Thursday, we didn't have our best practice offensively. The next day, leaders, met kind of a little bit walking off the field on the offensive side and said we need to be better tomorrow. We came back the next day, locked in and focused, and obviously understanding the situation. And us just, pushing each other for that next day. And it led into the game, I think. Like I always talk about, the personality and things like that of the team is going to continue to grow. But, we're excited. We understand we got to keep growing and keep progressing. But definitely excited about being 3-2.
You guys had to look at each game and look at the steps of each game. You're 5 games in. How close does this style of play, the way that you play, look to the way you envision yourself playing in the NFL?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is understanding, and I've talked about it multiple times, understanding what the team needs and taking what the defense gives you. I think today we did that. I think today overall, us as an offense, I think we did a tremendous job of, when we needed the big runs, we needed the screens, when we needed the explosive plays, whether it was after turnovers or 3-and-outs on defense or defense holding them to this and that. And us getting back on offense and playing well together. I think that's definitely how we want to play. Definitely, what we envision as an offense and things like that, and as a team, we got to keep doing it.
Caleb, you guys head to London now. What do you think might be some of the challenges that come with this week, and what are you most excited about?
Yeah, I think it's not my first time going out the country, but first time playing in a place like this. So. I was checking out, the game a little bit early on, the Vikings and Jets and things like that, and they showed a couple cool pictures and things like that of that game, and just excited to go and play there overall. I know those games are always packed, and so we're really excited. And then what was the second part of that?
Just any challenges you think maybe?
Yeah, definitely. You got to go out there, and I think it's a 7-hour time difference in London, maybe 6. So, yeah, 6. And so just adjusting that as fast as possible. I know the team and everybody's going to have and show us and teach us ways to be able to adjust to that real quickly, so we can, because obviously sleep and recovery is super important, and for everything, mental, all of that, to be able to recall all these plays that we have and be able to go out there and win. So I think that's the biggest challenge is the sleep and things like that, and we have to do a good job with that.
You talked about the passing game, keeping defense honest. The running game's been going too. Talk about how you felt the impact of that helping you guys on.
Yeah, that's always something that we'll need to be able to throw the football, to be able to move the ball and things like that, is that run game, and following those guys up front is where we're going to keep doing. What we're going to keep doing is following them. Everything starts with them. Everything is going to end with them. I tell them that in big moments or 4-minute drives or 2-minute that it's all on y'all. It's nothing to deal with us with the special guys of the wide receivers, the running backs. It's always the offensive line. They're the biggest part of the offense. I think today and these past couple of weeks, just building off of everything, whether it was a loss or a win, we need to keep building, keep progressing. They did a great job today. I told them that at the end of the game, that they did a great job in protection, the run game, and all of that. So it always starts with them and ends with them. Awesome. The Bears.